Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope everyone is happy. God bless you and your family. In the previous section, we saw about cement, uses of cement, mortar, concrete, reinforced cement, concrete. What is cement? Cement is manufactured by crushing of naturally occurring minerals such as lime, clay, and gypsum through milling process. Cement becomes hardened when it mixed with water. Gypsum play a very important role in controlling the rate of hardening of the cement. Next one, discovery of cement. In 1824, Joseph Aspidin invented Portland cement by burning finely ground chalk and clay. It was named Portland cement because it resembled the high quality building stone found in Portland, England. Now move on, uses of cement. Cement is used as a mortar, concrete and reinforced cement concrete. Mortar. Mortar is a paste of cement, sand mixed with water. In houses, mortar is used to bind building blocks for construction wall to apply coating over them and to lay floor. Second one, concrete. Concrete is a mixture of cement, sand and gravel. It is used in the construction of building, bridge and dams. Third one, reinforced cement concrete. Reinforced cement concrete is a composite material by mixing iron mix with cement. This is very strong and firm. It is used in the construction of dam, bridge, centering works in houses and the construction of pillars. Huge water tanks, water pipes and drainage are built with reinforced cement concrete. I welcome everyone back to my class. Today we are going to discuss about gypsum and uses. What is gypsum? Gypsum mineral. It's non-toxic, non-poison. It is a very common sulfate. Gypsum it's a soft white and grey naturally available mineral. The chemical name of gypsum is calcium sulfate. Calcium sulfate dihydrate. The molecular formula of the gypsum is CaSO4 and 2H2O. Now move on, uses of gypsum. It helps in preventing cracks by acting as wadding in gypsum wallboard combined compound. It also used in the manufacture of Plaster of Paris, ornamental purpose and more. Below the gypsum uses in different forms. Number 1, uses of gypsum powder. On heating gypsum stone, a white color powder is obtained. This is white powder. It's a smooth and it's called gypsum powder. Gypsum, it is used as fertilizer. It prevent soil erosion, improve soil quality, help the movement of water and air. It balance micronutrient like zinc, iron, etc. Gypsum powder also used to making dry walls. Second one, uses of gypsum in agriculture. It gives nutrient to plant by providing sulfur and calcium. Calcium help in the absorption of nutrient in the root. Nutrient like water and minerals. It has the ability to improve acid soil. Soil can get waterlogged due to the presence of the increased sodium, excess water and swelling clay. Gypsum help in the process of improving the water infiltration. Third one, uses of gypsum board. Gypsum board is also known as plaster board. drywall or wallboard. It consists of the paper surface and non-combustible core. It has excellent fire resistance, help in sound isolation by preventing the transfer of the unnecessary sound. Fourth one, other uses of gypsum. It can be added to still water to separate the impurities, unwanted substances. Example, adding to pond so the dirt particle settle down without harming the aquatic life water. It help in the creating orthopedic and surgical cost. Now move on. Gypsum. MgSO4 is an inorganic salt with the chemical name of magnesium sulfate. It also known as sulfuric acid. Magnesium salt or magnesium sulfate and hydrous. It is commonly referred to Epsom salt. Magnesium sulfate it's a crystalline solid that has a white appearance and colorless. It is a majorly used as a bath soap to get rid of sore muscles, to ease the pain of sprain and etc. It also helps in the removal of the splinters and it's quite effective. Now move on. Uses of Epsom. It is used in agriculture to increase the magnesium and sulfur content in the soil. It is used to making beer as a brewing salt. It is used as a coagulant to make tofu. It is used in organic synthesis as incipient. One of the most important application of the magnesium sulfate is the preparation of intravenous magnesium, a vital medicine for the treatment of eclampsia. It is also used the replacement therapy for the treatment of magnesium deficiency. It can also be noted that magnesium sulfate can be employed as coagulating agent for preparation of certain food items like tofu. Now we are going to discuss about plaster of Paris. Plaster of Paris consists of fine white powder, calcium sulfate dihemihydrate. The molecular formula of the plaster of Paris it's a CaSO4 of H2O. Known since ancient time, plaster of Paris is so called because of its preparation from the abundant gypsum found near Paris, capital of France. Plaster of Paris it's prepared by heating gypsum where it get partially dehydrated. Plaster of Paris uses. Usually there are different category of plaster of Paris and they have different application. We will further look at some most common uses. First one, in architecture and decoration. Plaster of Paris is utilized to make fine artwork for decoration and beautification of building. These are also frequently used in imitate wood or stone, mostly found in ancient building and etc. Second one, in art. Majority of the great classical wall painting works of art in Europe, similar to the chapel ceiling, are executed in fresco, which means they are painted on a fine layer of wet plaster called the intonaco. The color sink into layer in such a way that the plaster itself turn into the medium holding them, which result the brilliant strength of fresco. Next one, medicinal purposes. In the medical field, plaster of Paris is still frequently utilized. A mold and cast. Plaster of Paris generally uses a plaster to join broken bone, a bandage soaked with plaster, It's added to water and afterward folded over the broken part of the body, setting into protective and supporting coating known as orthopedic cast. Next one, 3D printing. Gypsum plaster it's also used in 3D printing nowadays, where the water is specifically applied by the ink caged head. Now move on, phenol. Have you ever observed the oily material which is used to clean your house? Do you know what is it? It's a chemical name as phenol. Phenol it's a carboxylic acid of an inorganic compound. It is a necessary ingredient for preparing variety of the phenol product. The molecular formula of the phenol is C6H5OH. It is a weak acid. It is volatile white crystalline powder. It is a colorless solution but change into red in the presence of the dust. It irritates when exposed on human skin. It is widely used for industrial purposes. Phenol itself used in mouthwash and as a disinfectant in household cleaners. Phenol used as surgical antiseptic since it kills microorganisms like bacteria and virus. Now move on, adhesive. What will you do when a page of your book is torn accidentally? It can be fixed by using sellotape. How sellotape works? There is a paste-like material in one surface of the sellotape. Have you ever discussed about this material? The paste-like substance called adhesives. It is commonly known as glue, mucilage or paste. The substance applied to one surface, outer side or both the outer of the two separate items that bind them together and resist their separation is called adhesives. Now move on, types of adhesives. There are two kind of adhesives. One is a natural made from starch and another one is artificial made from chemicals. The one used in the puncture shop it's an artificial adhesives. Artificial may be classified in variety of the way depending on their utility. These forms are paste, liquid, film, pellets, tape, etc. It is used in various conditions such as hot melt, reactive hot melt, thermosetting, pressure, sensitive and contact. Today science assignment, answer the following. Learn all the question answers. Thank you.